See ya? Thank you. Now, when I heard about Sia Ngoba, let me not say recall, that would not be honest of me. But I do know that at one point in my life, I had billions, I mean billions of competitors against me. Oh, I ran like hell. The competition was fierce. I ran and I won. That is why I'm standing here. All of us have been in that race. You know that race, right? Yeah. Is it Katego again? When you were still in your father's loins. Thank you. The initial race. Now, let me tell you something. Now, all of you here are winners. But let me tell you something. You were not competing against anyone else then. Because that's not the most important competition in the world. It's not the most important competition for you. You were competing against yourself. If, let's call him Tom, the other guy was competing alongside you. If he had won, let me tell you something, it will just be you again. Just a different version of you. So you would still have won, but a better version. What am I saying to you today? The first competition which you have is yourself. That is where you must start. To be everything you can be. You must be everything you can be. That is the first level of competition. Zia Ngoba. That is where we win. That is where organizations win. If we cannot be, you cannot be everything you are, then you lose. You cannot give what you do not have. There is this train of mine. I want you to imagine it. It's a very, very old train. You know the choo-choo trains? Some of us from way back in the, I actually mean some of you from way back in the, we remember the choo-choo trains. These days they just kept for exhibition, thank God. So I've got this imaginary train of mine, and it's got two wagons. Only two. The first one is called the G wagon. I'm going to explain later what G means. The second one is the C wagon. Honestly, you don't want to be in the C wagon. Here's the people in the C wagon. I'm going to start with them. You know what? It's too cold today. The tea is not too hot. I definitely need more money. I'm underappreciated. I'm not so beautiful. You know what? I just wish I was a little bit more clever. Does that ring a bell? Do you know someone like that in your life? Just look to your left. Then, luckily there's no one to my left, I'll be in trouble. Then there's the people in the G wagon. The C is for the complainers. They change nothing in the world. but they see everything that is wrong. They see how any idea is definitely going to fail. They have the facts in their head, they have the numbers, they have everything. They change nothing. Now this side I've got the G-Wagon. The people who are grateful. One great characteristic of these people is they're always looking for ways to give of themselves. They're always, how can I make him smile? I says, please try to smile. Thank you very much. It's so convincing. How can I better my organization? Because honestly, there is not one person in this, I could be wrong, there is not one person who will ever be paid what they are worth. There's no economy in the world that can pay anyone what they are worth. And if all of us wanted to be paid what we are worth, I'll stop working as a manager. My goodness, I deserve to be a president or something better. But people in the G-Wagon are always saying, how can I give of myself? Now, when you are in the G-Wagon, there's something which happens to you biologically and psychologically. You start to think future. You start to see beyond. You start to believe in the impossible. And at the same time, you maintain what is there. This is the message I would want you to have today. This is the message which is different, my apologies, from everything else we have been taught. Because we have been taught that we need to compete against each other. And when you're really tired of competing, when you're running and you're running and you're running and you're running and you're tired, and the guy behind you is still coming and is coming fast and he looks like he's really gone, you know what you do? You just pretend your shoulder, is getting larger and covering a bit more so that you can just knock him down. Like, ooh, oopsie. Oh, was that you there? My word. We all know that. We can all relate to that. Can we not? Can we not? But that is not it. We are not competing against each other. We are together. You need to be able to say, come, let me hold your hand. Let me hold your hand. No, no kissing. Let me hold your hand. Come, let's do this. Pour yourself out. How can I better you? Then no one is going to be afraid. Because no one is an enemy in this room. Look to the guy to your right. Please tell them you are my friend. If he's run away, then yeah, that says a lot about you. That says a lot about you. I'm going to close off with this. I'm going to close off with this, and this is, I hope you do take this home and you start applying it each and every single day. It's nice when you get inspiration. I get it quite a lot when I go to different seminars. I'm always speaking to Tony, and he's that kind of a guy who kind of just inspires you. But when you get home, you are alone. When you get to the office, it's just you and your colleagues there, and the setting is different. That's where the actual test comes. Here, we can all smile. I can look to the guy to my left and say, hey, you're awesome. But when we get there, I'm like, you took my pen last week. Yeah? I heard you were talking about my new shoes. That's where the test is. But all I'm asking you today is, take this out there and say, how can I better my world? How can I better NEC? You have a part to play. You have a part to play. And it all starts with you. Conquer, over against any negative thing that does not contribute. Goodness, love. Anything that does not contribute to love, take it away. You don't need it. We are all together in this. We are all together. And together, siya, over. Together, siya, over. Someone said unity. Divided we, united we. Do you believe that? Yes. Do you believe that? Yes. Do you believe that? Yes. Even the corner which apparently is not the corner that speaks much. Hey, that's not my opinion. I'm just saying public opinion. So let's go out there today and let's change everything. Let's change how communications have been done. In you is all the answers you need. In you is every idea you're going to ever need. In you is every innovation you ever need. You can, you will, and you must do it. See ya!